What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing some floodlights that I got from NovSight. Let me show you those lights real quick and we're going to put on the truck. So here are all the lights. They come with obviously two of them, and then you also get black covers you can put on, or you can leave on the amber covers like I have on there now. And if you take these off, you can have just your white LED lights. But anyway, we got two lights and we got two brackets that came from CBI. I'll leave a link down in the description of these exact brackets if you guys have the 3rd gen Frontier. You can pick these up from CBI. I think after shipping and tax, it was like 65 bucks. Let me show you how these mount to the truck. So you pop your hood up. See if I can do this with one hand. I don't think I can. There we go. I've got to clean this thing. How dirty that is. Yeah. Anyway, the brackets come up here and they bolt right into the factory hinges there on the hood. Just like that. So you just pop those bolts loose, slide the bracket in, and it slits up top just like that, and you mount the lights right on top. So let me go ahead and grab a socket and we'll knock these out real quick. I was just trying to undo these bolts up here. I made one turn on this and messed it up. Now I gotta try to use some pliers to get that off. This one came off no problem. Come on. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, that one came loose, no problem. This one, big problem. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what metal these things are made out of, but I feel like they dent and tear really, really easily. So hopefully we can get it loose with that, or I might have some channel locks maybe. Anyway, let's try it. Yahtzee. All right, we got it undone a little bit. Let's see if we have it done enough to where we can slide this bracket in. This way. Oh, I do the back one a little bit more. All right, so I got that side on. There's a bracket sitting up top. And then we're just gonna repeat the same process on the other side. All right, we got those done. Let's check that out first. Make sure it closes okay. Yep. So here's our one bracket for the lights. Really solid, that'll be good. The other one looks good too. Heck yeah. All right, we'll grab the lights and let's mount those up next. All right, so I don't think it matters which light goes where. So let's try this one first. So when you get the kit, this bracket is separated. I installed it before I did this video just to make it a little bit easier, but we're going to undo the bolts and not lose it this time. Stick our light down in there. Let's see. There we go. We'll put the bolt back on before we adjust it. All right, so I went and got both of them put on. That's the one with the amber on there. There's the other side. So now the fun part starts, which is going to be the wiring. Let me show you the wiring harness that comes with this kit. There you go. So you got your relays. We'll mount that. You've got your fuse for your battery, your hot and cold or hot and ground cables for your battery. These plug right into the actual lights. That's why there's 2 of those. And it does come with a switch. I'm gonna try, if possible, to have this mounted inside the cab, turn them on and off with. If not, I might have to go a different route. I'm not sure if the grommet opening is big enough for this switch. I haven't really tried it yet, but anyway, that's the wiring harness. So let's go ahead and take care of some of that. Okay, before I go and do anything, I'm gonna disconnect the negative terminal so I don't catch anything and make the truck explode. And then we'll start hooking her up. Okay, real quick before we get everything buttoned up down here, I'll show you the engine bay in a minute. So I'm gonna turn them on and make sure they both work before we wire everything up. I don't think the grommet will be big enough to hit this switch inside the cab, so we'll have to find a different way. Anyway, right now, there's the white, there's the amber. Let's see. Perfect. So let me show you inside here what I did for the time being. So it's a bit of a mess right now, but I do have those wired up. There's the fuse. I'll probably mount the relay. I don't know. I'll mount it somewhere. I'm gonna take all these, zip tie them up against that wiring harness, just like I did for the other lights, and make it real clean against the back there. And try to find something to do with the switch. I do know there is an aftermarket setup you can get that kind of uses a remote that you mount, so you get like a box that you can mount like right here. I can take all of these wires off, mount them on the box, and then when I hit the button inside the cab on the remote, it turns on whichever one that I have selected. I might do that because I honestly don't see this fitting through this tiny little hole. So yeah, we'll see. All right, it's pretty dark out. Let me see if we go ahead and fire up these lights. I'll give you guys a little bit of a view of what it looks like with the lights on, off, and compared to the regular headlights. Okay, so first up, let's do the headlights. There you go. Now let's do the high beams. Not too much different. Now let's try the NovLights. There you go. So if we do just regular headlights and the floodlights, look good. We'll try just the floodlights. So that's no headlights, just the NovLights. And then we'll turn those off. Headlights. Man, that's really good. I'm gonna pop on the amber covers and we'll take a look at those too. Okay, here we go. The headlights and then the ambers. Let's see, we'll turn the headlights off. So, looks pretty good. I am sitting at kind of an angle, so if it looks like it should be like this one should be moved, it's actually pretty straight, but just the way it's setting is kind of an angle. So, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good, and they're pretty bright, so pretty good quality. Going to be it, guys. If you like these lights and want to get a set yourself, there is a link in the description. Use my discount code and get 25% off your order.